Hello everybody, welcome back to my Let's Play of Doom 2, No Rest for the Living. From where we last left off, we've completed the secret level, March of the Demons, where we defeated the Spider Mastermind, and now into Vivisection. As you know, March of the Demons is the only level in this expansion to feature the Spider Mastermind in it. Oh, I really apologise for the long wait because I had a little break again. In case you're wondering about that, well, in case you're probably wondering what happened to me at the end. Also, something amazing happened to me at the end of January last month. As I was saying, you don't know something happened to me last month. Guess what? I passed my driving test. It took me like 2 tries. I failed on the first try last year. December, because that woman who pulled in front of me when I was turning right at the traffic lights in Heworth, you know, for the road that leads to like Tango Lane and Melrose Gate. Oops! I'm going to regret doing that! Wow! Hell Knight! Did not expect him here! Let's just get rid of him first. Not sure. Wow, lost soul! What the heck was that? Oh, the gang of spectres! Is the bloodbath harmful? Let me just check. It's not harmful! Because it's safe to walk on. Usually it's not that safe, like in Blood Falls in Hell on Earth. Anyway, I've also got my driving license, which means I can drive now. And also I put that on my Facebook page, and also, again, I've watched a reconstruction of that appalling burglary in Buxton, you know, where I saw on Crime Watch, where the men with the knives and machetes had raided Kevin Blaw's home. And then my dad just knew upon it. And then he asked me to like delete it, but said, oh my, wow, the Mancubus! Let's get rid of him! Okay, I thought you looked like my dad. Except more fatter. Let's take a look at what's going on out here. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah. Yeah, mind you, my dad didn't too kindly about what I put in there. So, and then I guess he told me to delete that thing of me watching that aggravated burglary in Buxton. Mind you, when I was watching a reconstruction of it, I figured out that, you know, that one of the offenders in the trespass jacket, you know, I figured out that the offender in the trespass jacket is probably like, you know, the leader. Well, my dad didn't. Now I mention it, my dad didn't say I could make appeals if I, you know, joined the police or Crime Watch, or if I joined Crime Watch, I mean. I'm thinking that, you know, probably in a few years or a few months, my parents might change their minds and let me do these appeals. Mind you, now me saying that, my dad wasn't amused about that. Means if I do that again this time, Dad is gonna really blow a fuse. And now, where was I? You might remember me talking about that in the beginning of this Let's Play. And also, I remember me mentioning me going. What was I saying? You may remember me saying something about Concord. I remember when we were talking about the viewing park. I was meant to tell you about that. Anyway, about Concord, let's see. it's a famous plane that ever seen in the world. The world's only supersonic airliner, capable of flying at Mach 2 twice the speed of sound. I've only seen 2 Concords by British Airways. I've seen one at Manchester, and also one at Heathrow, Heathrow Airport. And so far, there are other BA Concords around the world in museums. There's one at Barbados, there's one in Seattle in Washington, and there's one in New York, and there's probably another one in Scotland. Anyway, I do remember years ago when I was at secondary school, when we had our English lesson, I did a presentation on the Concorde. It talked about its history, and as well as the Paris crash and through to its retirement. Also, I might tell you about the crash of one. Although I've only seen the BA Concords, but I've never seen the Air France ones. Oh no, not the paint elemental again! What the heck is this? Come on, I wasn't even near the lost soul. Go. Back away from me. Used to be used to my other med kit. Back. Cause I'm Lord Shocking them already. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, I was talking about Concorde. Mind you, I've never seen the Air France Concorde. Mind you, there's one on display at Charles de Gaulle, and one at Le Bourget, and one in Toulouse. And also about the crash. It started when the passengers were boarding Air France flight 4590, bound for New York. Although the Concorde Air France planned to fly was out of service, and they actually used a standby FBTSC, or Sierra Charlie, which was the oldest Concorde in the fleet. But before it took off, it had a fault in its thrust reverser in engine number 2. Oh no, it's cacodemons! Okay, I've only got 3 rockets. Yeah, where was I? Oh yeah, when Concorde FBTSC taxied to runway 26 right, it accelerated down the runway with its afterburners on, and then all of a sudden the air traffic control spotted flames coming out of the left-hand side of the Concorde, although the pilots cannot see the flames from where they were. And they lifted the Concorde up into the air, and then it was struggling to stay in the air. And then all of a sudden, when it reached the point it cannot take it anymore, it then stalled and it plunged to the ground. Although the last few seconds were actually were caught on video by the wife of the truck driver. And basically, it was the only video footage ever captured showing the Concorde on fire. Let's get rid of these cacodemons while we're at it. I think now is a good time to use the chain gun on them outside. Saves me from dealing with them later. Other than there's an army here. Thought that was an invulnerability. Anyway, the Concorde I talked about, it crashed right on top of the hotel on the outskirts of Gonesse. You may be wondering that in case you thought a terrorist planted a bomb into the plane, no. Although that wouldn't be the first time though. Basically, 270 people died in 1988 when terrorists planted a bomb in one of the luggages that destroyed a Pan Am 747 in the infamous Lockerbie incident. Although, now that I was talking about the Air France Concorde that crashed, makes you wondering about that. I don't know what happened to the remains of it. Probably still stored at one of the hangars of Le Bourget. Oh, there's a yellow key here. Now's a good time to pick it up. Uh-oh. I don't know what's behind there, but... Oh, it's just armor bonuses and some rockets. Anyway, the accident was actually caused by the strip of metal that was found on the runway! The strip of metal that the investigators were on about. And then they also discovered that the metal strip actually came from the engine mounting of a DC-10. And then it was revealed that a Continental Airlines DC-10 that took off 5 minutes before the doomed Concorde. And then the investigators tracked down the plane to Houston in Texas, and they discovered that one of the engines had a missing part. It's the metal strip, which was fitted 16 days earlier during maintenance on the DC-10. Now that was all. I'll tell you about how the accident was caused. As the Air France Concorde accelerated down the runway, the piece of metal that I mentioned fell off from that Continental DC-10, burst one of the main tyres, and then a large piece of rubber from the tyre hit the delta wings inside the wings with such force that it caused like a massive tsunami wave inside one of the main fuel tanks. And then it punctured the lining, allowing thousands of gallons of fuel to leak out, igniting on the afterburners. Although it was actually caused by the spark from the landing gear. Wow! Pinky demons! I did not notice them! Wow! At least a gang of hell spawned on my side! Back away from me! Oh, whew. What have I did there? That was a terrible idea. Uh-oh, Revenant. Where did the Hell Knight come from? Manager, I really don't know where. Oh, great, there's some Revenants over there. The Revenant over there. Hold on a minute, did the Hell Knight just... Oh yeah, he came through there, I think. Although I don't exactly know. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah. Where was I about the Concorde? Mind you, the accident was mainly caused by the... Mind you, the igniting was caused by the damaged wire from the landing gear. Remember when the Concorde was struggling in the air, the captain ordered the undercarriage to be raised, but it stayed open. And also, they discovered that the Concorde had previous tyre incidents throughout the past years. Although they discovered that one of the worst incidents involved another Air France Concorde, this time at Washington Dulles Airport in 1979. It was discovered that one of the tyres had burst during taxiing, and then the exposed metal wheel got hot. It exploded just after takeoff. The plane did take off, but 20 minutes later it returned safely to the ground. The plane that had survived the scare had actually caused a major overhaul of tyre safety. But for the Concorde, actually, the Paris crash was basically the beginning of the end. And then all of the remaining Concordes were grounded 3 weeks after the crash. And then Air France and British Airways made safety modifications to their fleet. They developed stronger tyres that remained functional even when punctured and stripped by a metal strip. Speaking of which, I don't know what happened to the metal strip that was found on the runway. Possibly stored somewhere. And also, they strengthened the fuel tank with bulletproof Kevlar liners. And then, 14 months after the crash, Concorde returned to surface. What the heck? But the cost of maintaining it was too great. And also, another Air France and British Airways were facing downturn passenger numbers. And then, due to rising fuel costs and falling profits, Air France and British Airways decided to retire their Concorde planes forever. Although it carried its passengers for the last time on the 24th of October 2003. Well, I wish I really could have traveled on that. Oh, the teleporter's not working. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Where's the BFG 9000 when I need it? I'm getting out of here! Whew. It's a good job I made it out of here! This expansion is really harder than I thought! It's a good thing I killed him as quickly as I could. I was panicking there a bit. I think this must be where the Hell Knight came from. I don't exactly know for sure. Okay, let's see what this does. I mean, who knows what happens if I lose that button. Anyway, you know, it is good things that Concorde had. Its unique features is its drooped nose, which makes it more streak looking when it's cruising at Mach 2. Although on the ground it has to be lowered. Although, even though the nose is crucial for supersonic flight, the long beak makes it more difficult for the crew to see when they're taxiing. Better get that plasma gun out in case there's a Hell Knight. Oh, there's just an imp. I was expecting a Hell Knight. Now what? Another one? Oh, come on! How many more we're facing? Oh, the remnants, the victor! Ow! Get him! He runs very fast. Oh yeah, I'm using the double-barreled shotgun here. Oh yeah, remember that appeal on Crime Watch last month when they did an appeal on that aggravated burglary in that big home in Surrey where a masked man raided a home. The home of an entrepreneur or something. And then he just like marched the three innocent ladies up to the bedroom door like he had some military training. And he had a double-barreled shotgun like this one you see here. Yeah, and one of the things he did was he kicked the women on the sides, including the one that's pregnant. Makes me wonder what was going to happen to the baby. But it's always likely that he'll do it again to anybody else. And also, remember that CCTV section where a robbery took place at that small shop at Wisby Park in Bradford last year, where a shop owner was cashing up for the day. And then all of a sudden, 4 men burst into the shop. One picked up a bottle of wine. And also, if you watch closely, he had a machete in his other hand. He then immediately launched an attack on the shopkeeper. But the victim all of a sudden fought back. And if you watch it again, you may notice the robber dropped the wine and he lashed out with the machete. And as the robbers fled... Oh no, not another mancubus! As I was saying, the shop owner tried to throw a bottle as the robber was fleeing, not realizing that his thumb had been severed in the attack. Bleeding very badly, he fell to the floor and he pressed the panic alarm. Let's get rid of old Tubby here. I'm not playing dodgeball with you again. Did I kill him? I did. Can't believe these people leave good stuff lying around. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, about the victim of that Wisby Park shop robbery. That's where... Well, he just pressed the panic alarm while he was bleeding very badly. And he suffered like lacerations to his head and back. And as for his thumb, well, basically, it had to be permanently removed. And as a result of that, he's not been able to work since. It's like I've said before at the beginning of this Let's Play. Machetes are dangerous when they're in the wrong hands. And I was talking about that Buxton aggravated burglary when a gang of marksmen burst Kevin Law's home. I mean, I don't appreciate what they did to him and those children. Let's get the plasma gun out. Oh no, 3 Hell Knights this time! If the plasma gun here works the same way as the chain gun does. I'm gonna take on 3 Hell Knights. Oh, now what? I can't carry on like this all day. That was close. Wait, let's carry on from here. Now what? I've got a supercharge for later. Let's get. Ow! Who keeps throwing fireballs at me? How'd I get out of here? No. No. Ah! Oh no! Don't tell me there's a cacodemon hiding in there! He was just like waiting for me! Mind you, now's a good time to get the regular armor. Now what? Well, that's not harmful! Oh, come on! Really? Well, I'm out of plasma ammo. I'm going to use the chain gun on them. Again. Ow! Let's get rid of him here. Oh no, there's some evidence here! How am I going to get to the rocket launcher without them cacodemons stalking me? Ow. I better save often here. This is a lot harder than I thought. Like I stated before. You should think about having earlier nights. Oh, come on! Not again! Well, it's a good job I saved. Come on, I hate it when that happens. Oops, wrong one. What have I done here? Oops. I'll be right back. Yeah, everyone, as you can see, I am back from where we started. And I apologise for that interruption we had previously, because I went back to the last level of Hell on Earth, Icon of Sin. Even though we've already completed that. I mean I have to start all the way through again, right from the beginning, from Earthbase to March of the Demons. Whereas you should have seen what was happening there. I mean, the art file did cause me some problems. Also, I noticed that the 2 Pinky Demons took care of the Spider Mastermind for me. You should have seen it, man. Anyway, let's get on to where we should have done. Oops. Here we go, that again. Ouch! Hell Knight! What the? Oh, there's old Tubby here, the Mancubus. Do you think it's worth it? No! Not when you throw... Nah, I can't see the point really. Oh well. What the hell using the plasma gun on him? Oh, I haven't used a chain gun on anybody. There's the blue key. Now if I think I know how to get to it. I still don't know what a bald-headed demon is. I'm not pretty sure it's something. Oh no, it's Lost Souls again then, this gang of spectres. Get away from me! Ouch! I need the yellow key to get past there. No, the pain elemental! No, you're not spawning anymore! Get back here! Ow! I'm getting out of here! Okay, there's a Caco demon up there. If I remember right, let's get rid of him first. Gotcha. Well, that was not worth it. Oh crud. I'm trying not to swear here. Okay, what's going on? Oh no, like I know rightly another one. Mind you, I better get the regular armor again. Mind you, it's best for me to save, just in case. I mean, you remember earlier I was basically talking about the history of that supersonic plane called the Concorde. I mean, I've already did that, but what's there to talk about it, eh? Get rid of these imps. And another Caco demon. All at it. In case you're wondering about this music, we're hearing. It's the same one we've heard in the waste tunnels and downtown. What a good job I took care of that cacodemon. We fill up on some shotgun ammo. If only I wish there was a backpack around these parts. Let me know in the comments below if there's any backpacks around No Rest for the Living. Wow, it's a good job I didn't fire up the wall! There's some remnants over there! Let's get rid of the imps first, before taking care of those revenants. Yeah, fast them. Ha! Missed! Oh. I have to move in a bit closer, really. Well, that was worth it. Let's grab the Berserk pack while at it. As you can see, the Berserker pack restores your full health. No, what? Pinky Demons and Imps! Ambush! Ow. Where are they coming from? Okay, do they want a full beating? Let's just hope none of them teleport out of here. Gotcha! I knew he was going to fall down there. Okay, now how do I get to that rocket launcher? Nope. Ouch! Who keeps shooting at me? Who not someone sniping me off? Yeah, how do I get out of here? Ah. In the meantime, I'll grab the yellow key. Oh, double crud. What's going on here? Where's the BFG 9000 when I need it? Get lost, you. Whoa, no, the Hell Knight! What? It's frozen again? Oh, come on! Again with that! What is up with this? I'll be right back.